Second quarter about to get underway here, and Jill Chaminade, a very impressive first quarter. They lead it by 10 heading into the second quarter.
Well, they made, especially early on in that early 8-0 run, which they started the first quarter, they've been able to be successful in that transition. They were getting a lot of steals, etc., and they were getting a lot of defensive rebounds. Coach Mulligan, I could hear him tell his team in the timeout that they were too slow in rotating defensively and that they need to be better than that in the zone.
Balanced scoring for Chaminade in that first quarter. They're led by Weems with 7. Higgins had 6 and Simpson 5. Gavin O'Neill led Capistrano Valley with 4. Lee had 3. And 1 point for Gavin Thompson. Lee off the glass. Well, he said he doesn't shoot much, but he's got 5 here in the first half, and he averages just 5 a game on the season.
His main responsibilities are on the defensive end, but if they're going to keep giving him the shot and he's making them, and keep taking them, he got the green light.
Absolutely. Keep that defense honest. Capistrano Valley has not gone to the bench yet. Strong move by Payan. His first 2 points. He's in the scoring column. And Chaminade has doubled up Capistrano Valley. Minute gone by here in the second quarter.
Payan's got that strong body type. He's taken double-digit charges this year, so great on the defensive end.
And Gavin O'Neill knocks down a 3-pointer. He had 13 points against Chaminade in the championship game.
Cougars are certainly finding a rhythm. They're finding some shots they like a lot more than in the early going, but a lot of that was because they kept turning the ball over. Now they're getting some shots.
Pretty move by Weems around the back and with the left-handed layup. He now leads all scorers with 9.
He's saying, hey, Aiden O'Neill, you're not the only one who can get those left-handed buckets.
Here's Lee for 3. Weems quickly into the front court.
Higgins and Simpson, the leaders of this team and best friends over the last 4 years.
Higgins launches from deep around the rim, and it goes. Well, he can score them in bunches. He had 51 against Santa Clarita Christian earlier this year, and that was a school record. He now has 9, and he's just 6 points away becoming the second all-time leading scorer in school history behind KJ Simpson.
And how cool is that for them to walk out of here as seniors if they go 1-2? Such good friends.
Higgins back-to-back threes. He's got 4 3-pointers in the half. He's got 12. He's the only player in double figures, and the lead has grown to 15. It's a full timeout for Capistrano Valley. Well, Jill, the first matchup between these two schools was just a 4-point game. Right now, this one is all Chaminade, a commanding 15-point lead. 5:27 to play here in the first half.
Certainly not the way you would have thought the start of this game would go, and 8-0 to start, and Chaminade has not trailed since. I mean, they've just controlled and dominated this game thus far.
Colin Thorell, a junior number 1, has checked in for Capistrano Valley. Once again, they dare Lee to shoot it, and he just doesn't want to do it, very reluctant. All the way from Gavin O'Neill, soft touch, gets the roll. He now has 5 in the quarter, 9 in the half.
I like the way Gavin came up and flashed through that zone and turned around and hit the shot. And they're really going to need the O'Neill twins to, to get going, as well as Langston Redfield. He's such a big part of that offense, and 6 steals a game, and they're going to need him to get going. He's been awfully quiet tonight.
Long rebound, hauled in by Aiden O'Neill. Quickly ahead to his brother. Gavin for 3. Yes, book it. His second 3 of the quarter. He now has 8, 12 overall. And they've quickly cut into that lead. Sliced it to 10 now.
O'Neill to O'Neill, and it's such a beautiful thing to watch those two on the court and within the offense, passing, always knowing where their brother is going to be, and knocking down some shots.
Bandy has checked back in, number 12 for Chaminade. They're in a 3-2 zone now. And the shot clock is inside 5. It's down to 3. Harris, does he get it off in time? He does, and he buries it. his 5th three-pointer of the half, and he is now the 2nd all-time leading scorer in school history. So congratulations to Keith Higgins.
Keith Higgins, when he gets hot, as you mentioned, that 51-point game against Santa Clarita Christian, and Coach Cantwell told me, he said he was doing that all within the flow of the game. I mean, when he gets hot, he's unstoppable.
Langston Redfield, his first field goal. Monty Bandy picks up his first personal. So let's see if that can get Langston Redfield on track. He averages 13 points a game and picked up just his first two. 3:24 to play here in the first half.
He blocked 5 shots against Chaminade in the last game, and so part of that energy on defense, I think, fuels him offensively, but they certainly need him to get going. He's got those long arms, a good defender, is super agile, and his brother was a 5-star recruit who went to Notre Dame and certainly didn't live up to the hype, but a lot of athletic genes in that family.
Bandy tried to whip that pass inside, and results in a turnover. Up ahead to Gavin O'Neill. Nice block out that time by Caden Cantwell. Harris quickly into the front court. Simpson. Cantwell will reset. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. It's at 20. 2:45 to play here in the first half. Harris, he has been feeling it. A heat checks an air ball. Cantwell able to track down. Simpson inside, throws it down. Holy moly, look out below. His first field goal here in the second quarter. He now has 7, and the lead is back to 12.
Simpson always gets the crowd off his feet with those dunks. He just does an assortment of them, and it was neat to see the way he got up on that one for the one-handed slam.
Gavin O'Neill, well, he is feeling it here in this second quarter. His 3rd three-pointer. He's got 11 of their 16 here in the quarter, and it's back to single digits. They'll stay in that 3-2 zone. Jay Payen will check in at the next dead ball for Chaminade. Bandy inside. Front iron. And now an opportunity to cut it to 6, perhaps 7.
They found the hole in that zone with Bandy. He just missed the shot, but it was certainly a high percentage shot.
Kick out. Gavin O'Neill. He finally misses from beyond the arc. Like Higgins reestablished. He might have been out of bounds, but I think he was able to reestablish inbounds.
You definitely can't. Hard to play man-to-man when you've got 2 stars like Higgins and Simpson, so they have to play this zone, and looks like they're rotating better than they were in the first quarter.
Yeah, Chaminade's ball movement is kind of on a little stagnant here. Inside of a minute to play here in the first half. Very fast pace, entertaining. Simpson will launch a 3 and he banks it in. Don't know if he called it, but he's now in double figures with 10. He shoots it just under 30% from beyond the arc. And the lead is 12.
The student section is chanting, "You can't guard him," and Simpson gave him a nice wiggle of a smile, and he is so difficult to guard.
Well, that is great defense from Redfield, but a beautiful feed inside the league. Chaminade can hold for the final possession here in the first half.
I'm impressed with Lee. He's probably the fourth or 5th scoring option on that team, and they're giving him shots. He's taking them, and he's been able to knock down some important ones.
Game clock inside 10. It's down to 7. Higgins launches. Too strong. And that will do it for the first half. Chaminade will take a commanding 36-26 halftime lead into the locker room.